Alright, welcome back to Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. Here we are, back in the Underworld. Went ahead and did exactly what I said I was going to do by getting everyone up to at least 42, as you can see across the board, except for Kane, because he came in a little bit higher level. We're going to keep moving, though. I'm going to turn the encounters off because everything that I fought we've seen up to this point, and the monsters here are unmissable because this map will always be available no matter what. So never worry about that. There is no world change event that will stop that from happening. So just keep running around the map until you find whatever you need. Use a guide in order to figure out what is actually down here. And that's about it. So we are on our way to the tower. Alright, the Tower of Babel. Another location that is a one-time experience. So pretty much the theme about this is that all these towers are all one-time dungeons. So you do have to experience every single fight and everything like that. Just to show what you can find in here. So most of these are set up pretty nicely in story formation. Alright, mystery eggs. The mystery eggs will actually open up a new monster, and sometimes they're like butterflies and stuff like that. Some of these eggs will actually spawn dragons, and that's something that is kind of randomized, so you'll have to figure out how to kind of spawn a dragon from there, and just hopefully your egg actually does. But once you start like monster hunting and stuff like that, that's basically where this is going to come into play. Obviously I'm not worried about it because I have everything, but again, use a Final Fantasy IV guide in order to figure out what eggs actually unlock the dragons, because sometimes these are hard to pull. Okay, the white mouse. Or a moose. A naga. Evil doll. Medusa. Fiery knight. A coral. A balloon. Chimera. The black lizard. Sorcerer. Ghost knight. Lamia. Matriarch. The Lamia Matriarch. Jesus. A Lamia. A Grudger. Fiery Hound. A Security Eye. Security Eye, yep. Mad Ogre. The Green Dragon. This is a dragon that spawns from an egg. And that's it. I guess Mithril Golem as well. Power Babel, yep. Alright, so make sure you experience all those animals, get them in your bestiary, and then call it a day. 16 chests to gather. All the fights here are very, very difficult. Pretty much with everybody, you just want them attacking until you really can't handle it. A Medusa arrow. Strategy-wise, when it comes to those black lizards, you probably don't want to like spam like how I did with the attack, because their automatic counter attack is to petrify you gradually, and they're just annoying to deal with. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Comes with a kick. Alright, as much as I love the encounters, I'm trying to get going here. Come on. Got enough monsters in chest anyway. Alright, next sequence is up. We're going to be kind of something else. So, with this game, this one's a little bit different because the Pixel Remaster will actually give you this entry coming up. But, basically we're going to fight a boss, a doctor, and he has these entries right here. For some reason, if you destroy him really fast, he won't spawn like Barnabas Z. And other iterations of this game, it's like you have to kind of finesse your way to get every single entry in one go. So you have to like defeat him as that, fight Barnabas to a point, and then stop it, and then allow him to kind of like combine with Barnabas, and then he'll be like in the top writing it, as you can see, with it's all broken and everything because it's taking damage from you. It's one of those really weird bosses again where it's like the Mom Bomb is also one of those things, like if you destroy the Mom Bomb right away, you won't get like, or not the Mom Bomb, there's some monster in the game that just the Calcabrina, like if you destroy those things too fast and they don't transform into the bigger Calcabrina doll, then you won't get that bestiary entry. So again, it's one of these things where a lot of guides will tell you on the internet like the Pixel Remaster will just give you shit for free, while other versions you'll actually have to like figure out how to get it before you miss it completely. So just to be aware. There we go. Yeah, so pretty much, I think what happens in the 3D remake version and like the other versions is that if you don't defeat Doctor or Barnabas fast enough, they won't be added to your bestiary entry, and then you'll always get Barnabas Z because he takes control of the robot, and then obviously when he becomes like mechanical fiend or whatever the hell you became there at the end. That's basically how you get that. So it's a very missable thing, and I think Doctor is literally the one that gets missed the most. So I don't know how you're supposed to be able to do enough damage to do that. I'm pretty sure in my 3D remake version, I probably didn't even have that entry. But I think the game saves what you did, so you should have. and say one final farewell to Mr. Yang. Devastating. You're probably wondering, why is that chest over there, but yet we say 16 out of 16. That's because this is only one part of the Tower of Babel. They really make us run out of here? Maybe this place isn't missable. Like, sometimes I can't remember these ones. Let's see, let's pop out. Oh. Okay, now it looks more one-time dungeony. Whoa, where are we going? For the fucking number. Broken back. That whole scene in the 3D remake is insane. Oh, shit. So now you're like, wait, how do you get back down there? No. Don't worry. There will always be a time. But for now, it's to Castle Baron. Oh, we got an airship again. Yay, we got a little tow hook. That's basically what they put on there. So I was probably going a little too fast, but they added a little cable so that we can take the hovercraft anywhere we need to. And now you're able to explore places that you weren't able to before. So there's this. All right, this is a very important place to remember. You got to bring him tails. This is going to make sense way later on. And then you're probably wondering, what do I do? There's only so many places you can go left, right? Now we want to take it all the way down to that bottom island that we haven't been able to do shit on. You can see right there. I know what we need to do. I've always hated this system, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, the Cave of Eblon. Kind of a tough area. A lot of secret walls here. Hard times for these people. Ability about. Skill. Oh shit, that's a lot of bats. Sundogger. Hold on. I don't like missing stuff like this. I was about to say, come on. But I'm also about to not play 100 encounters. That sword will come in handy very late game. Not right now, though. And then we did get Giant's gloves, which is pretty cool. That was actually a really nice drop. That boosts that defense so high. Why aren't you wearing those? Holy shit. he is portrayed rather nicely in in the 3D remake. He's actually pretty cool. So, yep, we have the Ninja Edge. This dude comes in at level 25, so he's gonna get wiped fast every fucking time. Oh, Edge. Anyway, he comes with kunai, because he's a ninja. Feel free to give him whatever you feel like. I mean, whatever you can spare, I guess. Then Edge comes with ninjutsu, throw, steal, and item. So throw is a very powerful command, especially if you're throwing the right item. Obviously shurikens, if we learned anything from FF3 when I talked about it. Ninjutsu is basically his magic, but he learns that obviously with leveling. So they cost a lot. I barely ever use it. You'll barely ever use it. But it's nice to have another source of magic, albeit a little too expensive for what I think it's worth, but it is what it is. Alright. That's chest complete. We move on. And just for like all the spoiler stuff right now, this is the full party in this game specifically. So, in other versions of the game, especially the 3D remake, you're actually able to switch out with the other characters as you go through the game. Because what we're going to see is that a lot of the characters are going to start coming back and that they probably did not meet their true end. So, that's all side content that's covered in the game as you play through it. And you have to kind of find out that stuff through just trial and error. But in this game specifically, for the Pixel Remaster, this is the final party for the entire game. So from here on out, use all your silver apple, your gold apples, use whatever, level these guys up. Feel free to grind around until you hit 99, whatever you want to do. This will be the final bit though. Nobody else will join from here on out. Because I know how stressful that can be sometimes, just not knowing, like, okay, we lost so many people, like who's going to go next, right? But this is it, so you're done. Now you can play the game kind of stress-free and start, you know, getting your tactical mindset for like how you want to utilize this party and every single battle going on. Now, I wish they would have did something with like that ability, right? Like he could see all the secret paths or something, but they didn't think of stuff like that back then, which is fine, but, you know. Alright, so we're back in the Tower of Babel. This is like basically the part 2 version of Tower of Babel. Enemies will remain largely the same, except for a few of these guys, like the curls and whatnot. Oh shit. Every time I see Blaster, I get a little worried because it could be death, basically. He is able to use the claws, though, if you really want to put them on. If you're like those abilities or whatever. So we'll run a few here. Balloon, this is an enemy that you can get the bomb item from. And you're looking for bomb, not bomb core. We went over that in the last part where we're talking about the special summons that you can get from this game. That is insane, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's insane. I literally went to hell and back to get, like, it's so funny when you're not in RPGs, every single time you're not trying to do something specific, it's gonna just happen for you. But when you're trying to do these things, it takes days, hours, forever to get the shit that you need. I can't believe we just pulled bomb. That's awesome. Bomb and power armlet. That is incredible shit, dude. Yep. So teaches ready a bomb. There you go. He might actually enjoy a power armlet. Can you equip it? Oh, trash. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I love it. Cast self-destruct, which deals damage based on the caster's HP to one enemy. Yep. Now, I don't know if it's like gonna be actually 1,300 whatevers, right? But the higher HP you get her, if that's the case, then, you know, then it's a pretty big damaging move. I guess we can kind of showcase it, we can see it, because I never used them myself, even in the other run. I just got them and moved on. Let's bomb the source. Oh yeah, holy shit. That's probably why they are secret summons, because that's gonna be OP as hell. So you really just want to buff stat her HP then every single time. Because she'll be doing probably more damage than her spells just with a single bomb instead. I'm actually gonna bio these assholes. Are you kidding me? Wow. I didn't know they were that magical resistant. We're actually taking 1 damage. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, there we go. I can't believe that 1 balloon was all it took. Like, I wish I could tell you how long it took me to get that to drop, and I didn't even do it here. Like, I had to go to the endgame area in order to farm it, and it took a while. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, now we know. Those guys are deadly. No point to the run to the left, okay.
What a useless platform, huh? Oh, shit. Like, I didn't learn my lesson the last time, apparently. You're gonna buy it. I think we've seen enough of that. 82,000 gil, holy shit. I'm going to say that the rest of the chests are after the boss. I always do this to myself, so we're gonna create a save here, and then not save until we figure it out. This fight's pretty sad.
I like Rubicante, man. He's a weird boss, but Rubicante. You want to attack him while he's up like this. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Damn it, Rydia. Oh, see, this is what I do. I stress myself out because I don't know where those last two chests are. And I probably passed them over without ever looking either.
I don't think I did, at least, but I don't know. Well, hopefully I don't miss them. I don't remember where they're at. I always get tripped up in this dungeon. Oh, that's fine. Ugh.
Mithril Golem. That's actually a really rare pull right there. Kind of a hard enemy to get. What in the world does Cecil have that's... The Giant's Glove really made him that powerful? Holy crap, he's taking like 1 damage. That was a rare pull too, so I guess if you really need to farm those golems, then you'll get some pretty strong defense here. Holy crap.
There's 2 chosen walking strats that are pretty difficult here.
And then back to the underworld you go. Good deal. So obviously we are in a very bad state right now. You can't fly over the lava just yet.
Am I missing something here? Where does he mean go south? I can't even fly over the lava. Sometimes I forget what's going on. No. Okay. This is confusing. There's like legitimately nothing here. I don't. How am I forgetting this right now, too? That's the funny part. Where did we go? I forgot. I don't play this enough. We will hold off the enemy. You head southwest to the Silk House. Yeah, where is it? Oh shit! Duh. Okay. It's because Sid's not dead. There we go. Oh man, I forgot about him. All this jumping and side spinning and shit, this is just classic fucking RPG stuff, man. I love this. It's like no matter how old you get in life, like you just play one of these again, and yeah, you'll be frustrated at like the gameplay, but you'll love the moments that it created. It's so funny how I just forget that every single time. Like, like, what do you do? Nobody mentions it either, you know? Like I told you, first couple of videos, I was like, hey, Final Fantasy IV is all about just trial and error, figuring it out. Running back to places and seeing what's going on. The biggest key is like the Edward stuff. Like if you go to that magnetic sealed cavern, and you go all the way to the elf, and then you just like have no, you're gonna get game overs consistently, so you have to like run back out and be like, what do I need to do? And then it's like, oh, Edward's just chilling in the fucking castle like an idiot, so that's great. There we go, now we can fly over Magma. Cool beans, baby. What's over here? What is this? Cocos. Oh yeah, right. This guy wants special ore. So you gotta find the special ore here. Need to find adamantite. How does one receive adamantite, right? The Soma drop. Hold on to that stuff. I don't really use it right out the gate. Never do. Now, I don't know if the adamantite sword is what's counted as an item. It might be. No, it's not. Okay. We're good. Like, I don't want to give a false reading there, but also at the same time, I don't really remember the optional shit because I haven't done it in a while. I literally play this game for its story. Like, anytime I play it over and over again, I'll just play for its story. I'm not really into like the whole optional side of part of it because it is kind of tough and really honestly breaks the game wide open once you start doing everything. So it's like a little bit less fun when you're fighting the boss, the final boss of the game. But, you know. This is another dwarven village. Torah. Like, what the hell? These guys are talking about sylphs. Okay. I'll keep those in mind. It's funny how the Eblin cave was like 700 gil, and then this place is like 300 gil. But I get it, those people were in like desperate need of money because their whole life just got destroyed. Hemingway's been here since the dawn of time, bro. Check out more items if you need them. To be honest, don't need them. Take our stuff, it's free. I'm sure it is, though. You get yourself a second Ashura. Edge is a little bit better. Oh god, I'm gonna do that. Chain whip. Whips are not that great. Axes are never that great. Killer bow, arrow. Sure, why not? Suppose. The diamond equipment, though, is really worth it. If you can afford all of that, though, it's going to be some money here. So hopefully you've been doing the battles, but we've obviously been doing good. And the ×4 option is also what's going to attribute to this. So 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these, 1 more of these, and 3 of these. Yeah, it's a lot of gil, right? I don't know why they like to change that. I hate when they do that. Note to self, don't let the game do it no more. They're fucking this up. There are times where I want to say I think the stats and the way that the defense is rolled versus the attack of monsters is still kind of broken in these games. I'm not sure if they ever really did fix that kind of stuff because they've been known to be real shit and unfair to the player, so I don't know. Cave of Summons, that is an optional area. You don't have to go there ever. But we're going to explore these places, obviously, for the full game. For the sake of having a full game on the channel. Hell Flapper, I love that name. So stupid. Sylvan Cave, this is another one of those. Again, best explored a little bit later. Like, we don't need to do this stuff right now, and that's like the best way I can possibly put that. Because when you go in there, you will get your ass destroyed, and that's not what you want. You won't have a good time doing that. You'll just be mad and upset, and then, yeah, not good. That grayed out one in here leads to another place, so don't worry about that right now. Yeah, not a really lot to this place. Those two caves though are the Sylvan Cave and the Cave of Summons are both, and you can see how many chests are inside of one of them. That's just ridiculous. But obviously you need to do it for a full 100%. But both these locations are very optional. You don't need to do them, but they do house some really nice rewards and some pretty cool end game content if you need it. Alright. The Sealed Cavern. Now at our levels we would be fine, but Edge is still kind of weak. I don't want to take one weak character in there because he'll get knocked down too many times. And I really don't want to deal with that, so I'd rather everybody be at least like 60 plus before I even tackle like the Sylvan Cave and the Cave of Summons. Because there are some pretty tough bosses too at the end of the Summon one especially. What I'm noticing is that even with the times 4 ability, it's still like not the greatest thing to kind of keep up with points. We're surviving a lot. Obviously, we haven't really game overed ever, but other than that one time to showcase what happens when you enter the magnetic cavern with metal. Okay, but that'll do. And then we'll continue on, and hopefully everything will be good to go for the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.